lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
Hello, how are y'all? I am so glad that you are here and watching this video. Hope that you enjoy it. Planning for me has been a bit of a struggle. I love the Hobonichi. I love all of the Hobonichi stuff. I am an avid fan. I have been using a Hobonichi for about 3 years now. This 2018 will actually be, I think, my 4th year. Yes. My 4th year. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm excited about 2018. This is my 2017 Hobonichi cousin right here. I also am using the 2017 English version of the A6 because unfortunately the cousin and the A6 don't start until January 1st. They do have December calendars. However, I am using my 2018 Coffee Bean Weeks. I did not get the Mega Weeks. I did get 2 A6s, the English version and the Japanese version. I got the Japanese version and an AVEC series. So yeah, I have like, more than enough Hobonichi. So I'm doing some planning and I'm doing personal house and YouTube stuff in the calendar and the weekly portion for the cousin. That is the Hobonichi that stays at home. I don't take this really very much of anywhere. I used to, but I've decided that for 2018, so I'm trying to get used to how I'm going to do things for 2018. This is personal stuff and I'm going to leave it at home. You'll see the journal with me Hobonichi style. You'll see more and more and more of those videos as Vlogmas continues and Create December continues. I have a video to film for today for Vlogmas, but this is actually a plan with me. So if I don't get the Vlogmas video up today, it'll be up sometime tonight or in the morning. But I have a lot of things going on today. So I am really excited though because it's finally coming together for me. It took me a whole year almost to get used to the weeks and to figure out what I really wanted to do with the weeks. The weeks has become my personal planner, my everyday carry, my throw it in my purse and go. Now the A6 AVEC series will be in the Apple Pig Rose Queen A6 cover. And I'm sorry that my head is in this shot, but I could have edited it all out. But this is real planning. It's just time-lapsed. Because I was thinking, and I kind of wanted to go over that a bit. This video is not very time-lapsed for Patreon. But y'all, I didn't think want to hear me talk for that long about planning. I write down my goals and different things like that in my planners. I use the Hobonichis like bullet journals, and they're for different things. The A6 I have right now, the 2017, is my work planner. I flip-flop back and forth between all of them, going back and forth between journaling and planning and journaling. And I finally realized that my love has always been and will always be documenting my day Hobonichi style. So I wanted something that was less stressful, that was easy peasy, as Mr. Victor would say. And I can do that in a Hobonichi without adding a bunch of pictures and stuff. I can do that. Well, in my other journal, I add pictures and I add all kinds of other things, and I'm good with that. I think that it's important that you're happy with what you're doing in your planner and in your journals. And I really love journaling in the Hobonichi Cousin on the daily pages. And I like this weekly format, and I can handle the weekly format in the weeks. I am not so sure about that little A6 insert, though. So the A6 English version of my Hobonichi for next year is going to be my journal prompt. And that's what I'm going to use it for, or journal prompts. I'm going to do one every day, and it'll be in that one. Now, the actual AVEC, which is in the Apple Pig Traveler's Notebook, is actually my work planner, and I can throw other things in there if need be in the calendar, like appointments and events and stuff that are personal. I won't throw much of anything else in there, but I think that is important. I also have an enigma in the back of this Apple Pig Traveler's Notebook, because I can do collections, I can do journaling on the go, I can do any number of things in that. It's really little, and it works, and it's gorgeous, and it actually pretty much matches almost exactly my Oxblood Whipping Post tote. So I was thrilled when I got this in. It's gorgeous, it smells delicious, and the great thing about having that tote and the smaller A6 and the weeks to throw in my purse is that I can also still have room to throw in my Jellyfish V6 that has my sketchbook in it for urban sketching and for plein air sketching and stuff like that. I like that idea a lot. They can all go in the bag. I can have a little travel bag to throw in there, a little pencil case, and I'm good to go. So planning has taken a bit of a change for me. This is where I'm finishing up. I did this last night, where I'm finishing up yesterday's page. And I kind of messed up with Snoopy, but that's okay. And I realize this is a plan with me, but it is a Hobonichi. So I don't do strictly planning in any of the Hobonichis except for the work one. The work A6, which will be the AVEC for next year, I won't do anything else except planning in it. But the rest of them are going to include planning and journaling and, stuff. So I'm excited about what's coming for next year, but I need to finish up this month right here. So it'll turn out pretty well, I think. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm using the weeks, and I think I've pretty much got the hang of it for right now, though, because I am doing work planning and regular personal stuff in it. It's got a lot more stuff in it than it would normally have. But once December is over and I can use the other AVEC, I can use the A6 AVEC for work, and then use the A6 English version for journal prompts, and then my Hobonichi for personal planning and for journal my day. I think things will be a lot better, and this month will give me a really good chance to get everything organized. My goal for this year, my word for this year, was to thrive, and in some ways I have thrived, but in other ways I feel like I was stagnant for a while on YouTube, on Patreon. I was finding my way, or trying to find my way anyway. And I got a little lost, which is why I did the video about the video response to Chasing Perfection, why I'm doing Use It or Lose It December. I needed to change things up. I needed to revamp, reorganize, retreat, and then move forward. Let it go. Needed to let some things go. And this is the month for me to let a few things go. So I'm pretty excited. I think it's all going to work out pretty well. I know that I really just feel the need to get things changed up, to revamp in a way that actually works for me. So here is the planning in the A6 and the planning in the Hobonichi weeks. And I flip-flop back and forth between the week prior and the week that we're, I do most of this on Saturday or Sunday. So I'm looking back at the week that I'm ending, and then I'm looking at the week we're about to start, and I'm going back and forth to see if there's anything I need to migrate. I also use Post-it notes for things I'm not so sure about, but I know I'll figure it out, and then I can put it in there. And the Post-it note is also a reminder that I need to figure it out and put it in there and make more definite plans. I use Post-it notes for notes to myself and for things like that a lot. I love Post-it notes. I'm an avid Post-it note user. They're wonderful. So this planning has worked out pretty well. I think my word for the year has turned out pretty well. I did a review of what I thought December was going to be about, as well as what the whole year, how I thought I did pretty much for the year. Right now I'm doing tracking, and this is in the A6 AVEC that is going to be for work. And part of the reason I'm tracking this stuff is because I need to be more aware of my time, as well as a few other things. So I thought December, since it does have December on there, would be a good way to see if I can kind of keep track of things better. And I do have some goals and stuff in there. I'm showing you what's in there, and I'm about to do the review for December for the year, and my goals for December, because my word for next year is going to be brave, to be brave, to do the hard things. And that's to help me with my anxiety, because I need to get outside of my comfort zone and kind of take a hold of some of the anxiety that I feel. And my pen, I realized, you're going to see it in a minute, I did some watercolor, and then I realized that wasn't going to work, so I just redid what I had, because I had a stencil, and I was like, well, no, not working, not really. And then you're going to see me with a pen. I have a Jinhao pen with an metallic nib, and the cartridge, not the cartridge, the converter has broken. So I'm going to take that nib off, because it's a Goulet pen's metallic nib, and put it on a different fountain pen, or get another Jinhao, or see if I can find another converter for the Jinhao, because I need a new converter for that pen. So I'm pretty excited. I did do the review. You're going to see a picture of that. Things turned out pretty good with that after the mess up. So I'm not very unhappy with that.
Oh, shit.
I hope that you have a good one, and I will see you again soon. Hopefully next weekend I'll have a better plan with me. My filming setup will be a little bit better, and I will see y'all again either later today or in the morning. Bye, y'all.